Hey there, I'm Star. If you don't know me, I'm still Star. And welcome back to another video. Today I'm on a Hunger Games website because I saw the really old Technoblade video from almost 10 years ago and I wanted to do my own. So here we go. First, in Team 1 we have Darth Vader and Baldy because I thought it would be funny. For Team 2 we have me, a very cool individual. And then we have this guy. I don't like Star very much, but he's here too. And then in Team 3, we have Save Roblox here people. We have the guest, who I also don't like. We have Bloxer. For Team 4, we got V1 from Ultra Kill. And we have Lego Batman, because he's here too. For Team 5, we have John Shalutsky and Am. If you know, you know. It's pretty bad. Then for Team 6, we have the Napoleons. We have the Napoleon from Animal Farm, and then we have the Napoleon from real life. So they're both really evil. So yeah. And then in Team 7, we have Zayden, and we have the last guest. They're here because I like Oblivious HD a lot. So. And then Team 8, this is also just thrown together. It's Boba Fett and John Doe, because why not? Team 9, we have Christina Shadlesky or Bright Eyes and Springtrap. Team 10, we got 1x1 and Bluey. Team 11, we got JX1 and I Has a Face Lols. And then in Team 12, it's the meme team. It's Skibbity Toilet and Shrek. So, let's see who wins. Proceed. Okay. As the tribute stands on their podiums, the horn sounds. Bluey runs away from Cornopia. Napoleon from Animal Farm runs into the Cornopia and hides. I Has a Face Lols and Zayden threaten to off himself together, and it fails and they die. Okay, so I Has a Face Lols and Zayden are already dead. Napoleon from real life runs away from Cornopia. Am, Boba Fett, 1x1, and Springtrap share everything they gathered before running. Shrek takes a spear from inside the... I have no idea how to say this word, I'm so sorry. Bloxer runs away from the Cornopia thing. Memoriam takes a handful of throwing knives, basically Shadlesky. Darth Vader finds a backpack full of camping equipment. JX1 and Guest 1337 fight for a bag. Guest 1337 gives up and retreats. V1 runs away from the Cornopium. Lego Batman runs away from the Cornopium. I snatch a pair of says. Bright Eyes runs away. Starry runs away. Guest from Save Roblox here runs away with a lighter and some rope. Baldy runs away. Skibbity Toilet runs away with a lighter and some rope. And John Doe runs away. Alright, so 2 people are already dead. Fun. Alright, next. Baldy sets an explosive off, killing Napoleon from Animal Farm, me and Am. Wow. Okay, Baldy is just... has a triple kill. Springtrap runs away from John Doe. JX1, Starry, Memoriam, and Shrek raid B1's camp while she is hunting. Boba Fett fishes. 1x1 goes hunting. Lego Batman constructs a shack. Blue tries to spear a fish with a trident. Darth Vader goes hunting. Guest scares Bloxer off. Guest 1337 searches for a water source. Skibbity Toilet pushes Christina Shadlesky off a cliff during a knife fight. Does she survive? Wow. Napoleon real life goes hunting because the other Napoleon's dead. Alright. 6 cannon shots can be heard from in the distance. Okay, so I Has a Face Lols is dead. Zayden is dead. Napoleon is dead. I'm dead. Anne is dead. And Bright Eyes is dead. Springtrap attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Wow! I thought that was like the one thing you were... Bluey begs for Napoleon to kill her. He refuses. Okay. Darth Vader attempts to climb a tree but falls on Shibetsky, killing them both. Wow. B1, Skibby Toilet, and Boba Fett get into a fight. B1 triumphantly kills them both. Wow, B1's a tank. 1X... No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Are you kidding me? Hold on, I need a screenshot. Gas from Safer Blocks and loses sight of where he is. Lego Batman stays awake all night. A guest 1337 cooks his food before putting his fire out. Starry cries himself to sleep. Bloxer attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Baldy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I forgot to change Shrek's gender. Whoops. Shrek cooks his food before putting the fire out. JX1 tries to sing himself to sleep. This is going away. This is going great, honestly. Baldy is like actually destroying the competition. 1x1 thinks about home. John Doe and Guest 1337 split up to search for resources. V1 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Shrek searches for firewood. Baldy tends to Bluey's wounds. Let's go! Baldy's the goat. Guest from Safer Blocks, he collects fruits from a tree. Starry goes hunting. Springtrap searches for a water source. Lego Batman hears JX1 and Napoleon real life talking in the distance. Bloxer makes a slingshot. Great. Alright, so Darth Vader is dead. Look at that. It's going really good, guys. Alright, so Baldy still has the most kills. V1 has 2 kills, and Skibidi Toilet has 1 kill, but it's also dead. So Baldy is still like the biggest destructor. Proceed. Bloxer, Guest 1337, and Guest 1337 fight JX1 and Baldy. JX1 and Baldy survive. Okay. Junko and Shrek tell stories about themselves to each other. Starry lets V1 into his shelter. Lego Batman climbs a tree to rest. 1x1 begs for Guest Saber Bloxia to kill him. He refuses, keeping 1x1 alive. Springtrap stays awake all night. Napoleon screams for help. Lee tries to sing herself to sleep. Wow. Guest from Saber Bloxia steals from Napoleon while he isn't looking. You like to steal from people a lot, Guest. Yeah, I hate you. I really hate you. Louie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. V1 sprains her ankle while running away from Baldy. You know Baldy's a threat if V1 is running from him. Oh my goodness, Baldy. Shrek tries to spear fish with a trident. Lego Batman runs away from John Doe. 1x1 runs away from Starry. JX1 poisons Springtrap, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Okay, so Guest 1337 and Bloxer are dead, as well as JX1. Alright. John Doe tends to his wounds. Guest, Saber Bloxer, Lego Batman, Napoleon, and Baldy sleep in shifts. Louie sets up camp for the night. Springtrap passes out from exhaustion. 1x1 stays awake all night. Shrek shoots an arrow into V1's head. Wow. Starry quietly hums. Okay. John Doe attacks a Bluey, but she manages to escape. Springtrap searches for a water source. Guest, Saber Blocks is picked by thorns while picking berries. Starry tries to spear fish with a trident. 1x1 searches for a water source. Napoleon travels to higher ground. Oh, good idea. Shrek receives an explosive. No! Baldy attacks Lego Batman, but he managed to escape. Oh my goodness, Baldy is out for the kill. Okay, so V1 is dead. Okay, let's see. Baldy has 5 kills! 1x1 and Napoleon run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Starry receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Shrek cooks his food before putting his fire out. Bluey is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Aw, Bluey, no! John Doe thinks about winning. Jess, Saber, Bloxy, and Springtrap fight Lego Batman and Baldy. Lego Batman and Baldy survive. So it's the center is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. Baldy decides not to go to the feast. Shrek decides not to go to the feast. John Doe decides not to go to the feast. Starry decides not to go to the feast. Bluey steals Lennox-One's memoirs. Napoleon stabs Lego Batman in the back with a trident. Wow. Shrek severely injures Bluey and leaves her to die. 1x1 defeats Napoleon in a fight but spares his life. Starry stalks Baldy. John Doe searches for firewood. Oh, Bluey, no! No! Springtrap and Guest are from Saber Bloxy are dead. Lego Bat. Let's see it. Baldy is at 7 kills! Shrek attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. 1x1 kills John Doe with a hatchet. No more. Napoleon and Baldy sleep in shifts. Starry passes out from exhaustion. Napoleon tries to spear a fish with a trident. Shrek silently snaps Starry's neck. Oh my goodness, Shrek! 1x1 sprains his ankle while running away from Baldy. 1x1 climbs a tree to rest. Shrek sets up camp for a night. Napoleon receives an explosive. Baldy tries to treat his infection. Napoleon explores the arena. Baldy defeats 1x1 in a fight but spares his life. Really, Baldy? You've been killing everyone! Shrek searches for a water source. Alright, everyone survived that night. Okay, so they're all together, sleeping in shifts. Okay. Baldy poisons Napoleon's drink, mistakes it for his own, and dies. Baldy died like that? That's actually insane. 1x1 discovers a cave, Shrek falls to a frozen lake and drowns. No, Baldy! Okay, so now it's Napoleon versus 1x1. Let's go. Okay, that's it. Napoleon falls and dies. Wow. Well, I guess that'll be all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. That battle was anticlimactic and funny, but I might do it again sometime soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.